Good morning, Vietnam! How are you doing? Today we are here with the Mondo X crew and we are about to ask some questions each other. So, from Mondo X to Mondo X. Our crew in this week had a lovely tour around the islands that are in the Mediterranean Sea, which are Corse, Sardinia and Isola d'Elba. The first place we've been was Isola d'Elba, and then we went to Corse, and then finally to Sardinia. So, as I said, we're about to ask some questions to the members of this crew. For example, Lawrence, what question would you ask us?
Hi Nicola, what's your favorite trip? What's your favorite memory of this trip?
Wow, that's a lovely question. The activity I found overwhelmingly gorgeous was traveling during nighttime with our eyes turned towards the starful sky. In fact, when we had the trip from Isola d'Elba to Corse, we spent a night traveling with our boat and having each of us a turn of just checking if there were any danger around, and so we spent the night looking the sky, the moon and the stars. So now I'm about to ask a question. So for example, Gregorio, which boat did you like the best so far?
Many of us like one yacht in Bonifacio. Its name was Joy. Other people like catamarans and some motorboats. One of us like to try all the sailing boats we see, but for me the best boat was Wally, one big boat on the Bonifacio pier.
Wow, what a great answer to this question. Personally, I love catamarans. They are my favorite boat. Let's go on, Gregorio. Ask your question.
Which was your favorite meal in this trip?
Okay, so the majority of us really liked the amatriciana pasta we did last night, but also the meatballs and the couscous had such a big success. Another type of pasta we really have enjoyed was pasta with mozzarella cheese and tomatoes. In my opinion, the best was the last one, so pasta with mozzarella cheese and tomatoes.
Wow, we really love to eat, don't we? So let's go on. Anna, put your question to somebody.
Yeah, my question is, what's the hardest thing to do on a boat?
Who would like to answer this question?
I will ask this question. Most of us think that using and flushing the toilet are the hardest thing to do on a boat. By the way, there are so many other difficult things, like washing the dishes, living in such a small space, managing food, water and electricity, not hurting ourselves and the heat while we are sleeping.
Wow, yes, of course. Then, Ilaria, put your question to whoever you want.
I would like to answer, which is the place you like the most so far?
Well, we all enjoyed every place we've visited so far. In particular, Bonifacio, with an amazing view from the old city and a beautiful port entrance, very, very long. But other remarkable places are Isola Piana, Cala Garibaldi and a little bay near San Cipriano in Corse called Cala Rossa. And at the end we've also enjoyed the experience and the landscape during the night navigation from Golfo Stella in Isola d'Elba to San Cipriano.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go on.
I like to ask which English activity did you like the most?
So the majority of us really enjoyed the theatre day, in which we had to act out many different characters and getting us out there. Moreover, we had so much fun creating a song during the music day, and listening and singing them was hilarious.
Yes. Wow.
Ben?
I just wanted to ask if there's any place that you would like to visit with English education.
We would love visiting different places, for example, Eolie, Canarie, Sicily, African coast, and many people of the crew would like visiting Costiera Amalfitana, in finally our capital, Grecia Ionica.
Lawrence, now it's your turn to answer. To which question?
Which part of the day do you prefer and why?
We have different favorite moments throughout the day. For example, the early morning and the breakfast time offer a beautiful view and also gorgeous colors. Going through the day, we have the early afternoon that's appreciated because of the calm and the silence. Then there's the sunset time, because during these hours ones can work amidst the lean or either swim. And last, we have the starry night that is liked by most of us because it gives a beautiful view.
And from Mondo X crew, it's all. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mondo X. Now it's Maya's crew. We are Valerio
and Greta, and we are currently in Sardinia in Golfo Marinella. So now we are with Carolina. What made you decide to come back here for the third year in a row?
I come back here because I like living the lifeboat and also to stay with new people and to make new friends.
Okay, and what do you like most about the boat life?
I like sailing and also sleeping outside the boat with everyone. And I really like admiring sunset from the middle of the sea.
Thank you. So, Gaia and Pablo, what type of music do you like most to listen during a day on the boat?
On the boat we listen to different kinds of music. It depends on who put it. For example, when Pablo puts it, we usually listen to reggaeton, but also when Daniele puts it, we listen to classical music. And there are sometimes someone who don't like always the music that we put, especially when we put Ultimo.
In the morning, listen to pop music. In the afternoon, listen to relax music. In the night, listen to reggaeton, pop.
Okay, during this week, was there a special moment you will always remember when you put a kind of music and you sang it loudly?
Yeah, there was. It was during the night that we went to Corsica, especially when between the 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. when me, Greta and Fede, we put all the Vasco songs and we sang all of them.
Okay, thank you.
Now we are here with Francesco. Have you ever been on a sailing boat before?
Yes, I've been both in my life on a sailing boat and a motorboat.
And overall, do you prefer the sailing boat or the engine boat?
For the sailing boat, I like the fact that during a trip you have to enjoy all you do because of long times. For the second one, the possibility to visit every place you would faster and with the comforts.
Thank you, Francesco. Now we are with Marianna and she's going to tell us about some beauty tips to use during the life on the boat.
To have beautiful hair, even with the salt and the humidity of the boat, I recommended a spray balm to be applied after bathing, a protective oil for the sun, a good wooden comb, and if you want some hair perfume. Instead, for a soft and sultry skin, I recommended a specific soap or a cream, and sunscreen is inevitable.
Okay, thank you. And what about the tip for men?
Just take a shower.
Now we have another member of the crew, Lorenzo, who decided to come back here for the third year in a row. And what pushed you to come back?
I decided to come back on boat because I like to visit the beautiful places by boat. Sometimes when it's possible, I like, for example, see dolphins, turtles and fish. Another reason is that I like meeting other people and socialize with them.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
Thank you, that's all from Maya. Let's hear now our friends on Kairos.
Thank you so much, Maya. This is Laura from Kairos, and for all the audience, I advise you to listen till the end, because there will be a very nice surprise for you. So let's start the interview with Ludovica, for friends Anna Marie.
Hello!
So, in your opinion, which was the most beautiful place we visited during this week, and why?
In this holiday, we visited so many wonderful places, but the one that I liked the most, it was Bonifacio, because it made me feel unique emotions. For example, watching the sea from the highest point of the town, but the nicest thing was leaving it with my team.
I agree, Ludo. And can you tell me a negative episode that made you rethink about it and turned out as a positive one?
A negative episode was cooking meatballs because I thought it was too complicated. Then I tried to do it and I understood that I shouldn't underestimate myself because I have right skills.
Thank you, Ludovica. And now, Gerbo, which type of aquatic animals did you see in this holiday?
I saw some creatures such as planktons, cormorants and a lot of fishes. My favorite creatures are the minolli. The fact of not having all the accommodations we normally have helped me develop the spirit of adaptations, which I find being a very useful skill in the everyday life.
Okay, thank you so much, Gerbo. Now I pass the word to Dante.
Thank you, Laura. Now we can continue with Edoardo. Edo, what did you learn apart from English?
Apart English, I also learn to cook.
Can you tell me a negative episode that made you rethink about it and turned out as a positive one?
Drive the tender from the boat to the beach because I didn't believe that was possible for me because it was very strong for my body.
Thank you, Edoardo, and now we can move to Giovanni. How does it go with the sailing boat?
It's a very fantastic experience to turn off the motor and hear the noise of the wind.
Can you tell me a negative episode that made you think about it and turn out as a positive one?
Thanks to the breaking of the anchor, the captain will bring us the Olbia directly.
Thank you to everybody, and now we will listen the song Six Pirates, written by Minolli in the Sea and performance by Edoardo from Naples.
In the Kairos boat we are 6 pirates, ho! There are a fish, a plankton, Minolli in the sea. In the Kairos boat we are 6 pirates, ho! There are a waves, the wind, Hermano on the helm. In the Kairos boat we are 6 pirates, ho! Pay attention to the boom, the boom. The boom, boom, boom. Because if the boom hit your head, you gonna fall in the sea.
Thank you very much, and we will see you to the next Friday.